What's going on, everybody? If you didn't know, now you know. Your boy Kelvin here with this 2K12 tutorial, because you people want to go up against Smoove and you're my player. You want to go up against QJB and maybe some other commentators. So I'm about to show you guys how. It's very simple. It's not hard at all. I don't mod anything because I really don't know how to mod anything, because I'm not that good with technology and all that. But I'm playing on the PS3 and it would work just the same for 360. All you gotta do, so right now pretty much I'm showing you that they're not on their team. So I was looking at the Bobcats before, now I'm looking at the Rockets. There's no Smoove there, there's no QJB right now. So all you gotta do is go to 2K share like I'm doing right now, and then you're gonna go over to the My Player DNA section. So you do that by pressing L1 or R1 to get over to that section. L left trigger, right trigger on the 360. Then you press triangle to bring up the search menu, and then you want to search by file name. So it would be Y on the 360 to bring up the search menu, triangle on the PS3. Then you just type in the player's name. So you type in Neil Bridges. I tried typing in QJB first, but that didn't work. So you type in Neil Bridges, and here you see you got a couple options of players to download. Now I think out of the two with 21 and 29 downloads would be a pretty good one, because pretty much any of the ones with a lot of downloads are the better ones to download. And then you saw I straight up assigned him to this team right away. And then now you're looking at Smoove. I'm downloading his player too. He's got a lot more selection of players to download. A lot of people make Smoove. It's, I don't know why, but look at all these options you got to choose from. The one that I downloaded and put into my season was the one with, I think, 132 downloads. He wasn't really made that well, to tell you the truth. His ratings were on point, but the way he was looking and accessories, they weren't on point. So this one here, he's on point with looks, but his ratings, because he was made such a long time ago, not really reflecting what's going on much now. And then the other commentator I got in my season, Earn, he wasn't on the PS3 2K share. He might have been on the 360, but he might be on the 360. I can't confirm or deny it, but he's not on the PS3. So now we're looking at QJB's guy. He looks pretty much spot on. So now we're looking at his ratings. You see he has a 99 overall rating. That is high. That's a ridiculous rating to have. So for my season personally, I had to bring some of his ratings down, so just to make it a little bit more level, because if you're matched up with a 99 rated player, you're gonna get killed. Like you're gonna get killed when the computer is when the computer is controlling them. And then look at Smoove. You see he has a 75 overall rating. Now you gotta boost this rating, because Kyle Lowry had an 83 rating, which means that Smoove is gonna be coming off the bench, because obviously the computer wants to use the guy with the higher rating in the starting lineup. So you gotta boost some of these ratings, get him up, just so that he can be in the starting lineup, basically. And then, so yeah, that's pretty much that. And then after you look at the ratings, get those all set up, you're gonna want to come over to, I think it was rotations. I'm pretty sure it was rotations. And then, because right now after you assign them to the team, they're gonna be in the injury reserve, as you can see right now. So you gotta take them out of injury reserve, and then you're gonna put them in the starting lineup, and you gotta get their minutes all set up. So right now I'm doing that with QJB's guy. And it's pretty simple. You just put them in. I was checking to see where Corey Maggette was, because I was like, who was this Derek Brown guy in the starting lineup? So yeah, that's pretty much that. Then going over to Smoove's guy, and I didn't edit his rating. As you can see, it's still down there at a 75. So say if you started the season with his rating this low, eventually the computer is just going to be like, yeah, Kyle Lowry has a higher rating, because the computer has common sense. So then you just start up your My Player season, and it gets carried over into it. And I was going to show you, like, I was going to start up on My Player just to show you it works, but you've seen my videos, so you know that it actually works. So the proof is right here in my Player season. As you see, Earn Collins, and this is what I also wanted to say. It makes playing it a lot more interesting, because as you see, Earn and My Player, we're doing pretty good in the season. We both got named Players of the Week once. He was named Rookie of the Month. I was named Rookie of the Month. And Smoove out on the West, not really getting any All-Star votes, but out on the East, you see Bridges and you see Earn Collins guys. They're getting votes, so it makes things pretty interesting. And so let's look at the rookie stats. You'll see they're beasting it up. And yeah, it makes things a lot more interesting. And another thing I was actually thinking was, if you could trade legends from their legendary teams, like you could trade Michael Jordan to the Bulls or Karl Malone and Stockton to the Jazz, then that would also be carried into your My Player season, because whatever roster you started off with would get carried over. But I don't know if you could actually trade legends off of their 93, 96 teams or whatever like that. But I was thinking that would be pretty sick if you could do that. So if you can make those trades, somebody try that out, get back to me, let me know if that works. And then a lot of people also have been asking me, yo, when you go up against this team, can you put My Player on that team? And the answer is no, because like I just showed you guys, whatever roster you have started off, you're starting off with, gets carried over, which means I would have to start a completely new My Player season just to make your commentator or your player on that team. And I'm not going to do that. I'm like 20 games into the season, so obviously I'm not starting over again. So that's pretty much all I got to show you guys. Next game up against the Raptors, you see my team record 10-10, 500. That's pretty good. But this is your boy Kelvin, and I'm out. Deuces.